the changing of the guard. An angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large. Emerge over the odds, the victorious odds. The talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's flooding water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your fire.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Sunday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the hill, the big righty, Hayden Wesneski. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023.
No, that missed.
Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, bases empty. There's the swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count 1-2. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So, man aboard. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers makes a nice running catch. One left for Toronto. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Houston, and today's starter, Bowden Francis. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back. Long gone. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And misses inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Santander makes the catch, and there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Jeremy Pena.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. And there's a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second inning now from Daikin Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Jays 0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, George Springer. Wisniewski back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now Addison Barger, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Man at second. And that one popped in the air, left field. Alvarez sizes this one up, and he misses it. It drops in. Coming home. He'll score easily.
great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there, extra bases.
0-1 now. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. Inside, ball one. This one in the air, center field. Myers in position. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Fought off foul. Barker at second with 2 down. That one is hammered right field, way back there. And that one is out of here. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Vic Caratini at the plate. First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Pulls that one foul. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, center field. Santander moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Houston. Score remains tied at 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's the 3rd. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Daikin Park, here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know, this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Heineman down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. A little bit low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball. Alvarez over at first with one away. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Popped up right side. Guerrero under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now it's Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 2 outs. And now, Yainer Diaz swings and misses. It's 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Yariel Rodriguez up and throwing. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back on to the 4th. And now it's going to be George Springer. First pitch just misses. Oh, great stop. The throw. And they get the out.
Now that right fielder, Addison Barger.
So digging in, Addison Barger. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. 1-0. There's a strike. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Tyler Heineman. They take the force out, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Houston, ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Victor Caratini. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. On a line out towards center. Lays out and makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Ball, 1 strike.
That's whipped. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So up next, Jose Altuve. High fly ball down the left field line. It sails up onto the train tracks and out of here. Gone, a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And the Astros jump in front. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bowden Francis done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. One and 2.
Ripped on a line to center. Santander brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And they'll do it again. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Wisniewski ready to fire now. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Guerrero swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Bichette comes around to score. And it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Runner. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Ronel Blanco will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. Blue Jays down a run. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2-2 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they lead it. It's 7-6.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Next pitch is outside.
this guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That's a little bit low. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Home half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Astros 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jeremy Pena. Rodriguez back to work. Up and in. Ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. In the air, right side. Barker has a beat on it. 1 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Walker, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now a chance for Victor Caratini. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. So the Astros lead one, down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here at Dyken Park, top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner. Cut on and lifted in the air. Alvarez on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Called strike right there. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays 7 and the Astros 6. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. He was late there, strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Dylan Tate getting loose out there. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there's a foul ball. The Astros down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside. And he swings through that one. Gets to it on to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So digging in, Jose Altuve. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job.
Manager out of the dugout now. Hunter Brown takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-6. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is downstairs. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's George Springer. Right through there for a strike. This to third, Paredes. That takes care of Springer. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. And there's a hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Smith makes the catch, and that is that. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now a 10-6 ball game. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Foul ball.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out towards right center field. Santander makes the play, and there's 1 down. So man aboard, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score to second, and he gets back.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yariel Rodriguez out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Dylan Tate. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Stops sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he
double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 10-7.
Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let him know that you the best.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Framber Valdez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Heineman stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
The other way, and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up the middle, Pena. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Valdez, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. On the ground, and that's just foul. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball
1-2.
inside, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chad Green. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Fouled off. He was late. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Garcia getting loose as well. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 10-8.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Slider clips the zone. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 10-8 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Valdez back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers should have this one, and a quick out, number one. So up next, Anthony Santander. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Jimenez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Santander, the base runner at first with one out. To the right side, Altuve on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 4 with a double. that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
No, that's low. Ball.
Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out to short. Pena tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Astros 8. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now the 0-1. Fastball is outside. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, Lucas. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
The Astros down by a pair. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's too low. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. It has the distance, gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 10-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. And another ball. Hoffman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a... Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.